The sun blazes high over the wide, endless savannah. A tribe of Homo habilis, their skin darkened by sun, and time moves with purpose through the tall, dry grasses. The heat is stifling, yet there's a sense of determination in the air. Today they embark on a critical hunt. They've grown used to the dry winds and the burning sun, but today the savannah seems even more unforgiving. Their survival depends on something much greater than hunting. Today, it depends on their extraordinary ability to live between worlds above and below. As the tribe approaches the river's edge, the leader motions for the group to stop. The water here is rich, teeming with life, and the soft ripple of the river promises not just sustenance, but also respite. But there's an unspoken tension in the air. They know the dangers lurking beneath the calm surface. The river is alive with fish that must be caught, and creatures that could easily become predators rather than prey. In the middle of the tribe, a young man stands apart. His breathing is calm, his senses attuned to something deeper than the surface world. His gills, faintly visible under the skin of his neck, pulsate in rhythm with the water around him. He is different, not just from his tribe, but from the world they know. His gills are a gift and a curse, an evolutionary marvel that allows him to breathe underwater, yet sets him apart from the others who must rely on the air. The moment is broken by a rustle in the grass. A predator unseen stalks the tribe. The leader's eyes flicker in the direction of the sound, and within moments the tribe is on alert. Spears are ready, slings poised, eyes scanning the horizon. A massive feline emerges, its eyes glinting in the sunlight. It's a giant and apex predator, perfectly adapted to this environment. The air thickens with tension. The young man with gills steps forward, his senses attuned to the water nearby. The river, teeming with life, offers more than just sustenance. For the young man, it is a refuge, a world where he can escape. The others rely on firestone and tools, but for him, the river holds secrets and survival. He steps into the water, gliding effortlessly beneath the surface, his gills working in perfect harmony with the current. His body moves in the cool shadows of the riverbed, but his eyes stay fixed on the surface, watching the hunt unfold. The tribe, led by the ever-vigilant matriarch, watches the predator with a mixture of fear and determination. She signals for a distraction. Two hunters, their faces set in grim determination, move silently through the grass. A stone is hurled, sending the predator into a frenzy. Its gaze shifts momentarily, and that's when the matriarch leads the charge. Spears fly through the air, striking the creature in a coordinated effort that's as much a dance as a battle for survival. The clash is brutal, primal. The ground shakes with the force of impact, and the dust rises in clouds, choking the air. The predator, taken off guard by the united strength of the tribe, staggers back. It roars in fury, lashing out with claws that could easily rip a man apart. But the tribe is prepared. The young man, still hidden beneath the water's surface, watches with a sense of detachment, his gills working in the cool current, while his heart races in time with the battle. In the end, the predator is defeated. The young man rises from the water, his body glistening with the river's touch, his gills no longer needed, as the battle's tension begins to ease. The tribe, victorious, gathers around the slain creature, breathing in the shared relief of survival. There are no words, only gestures, expressions, and the collective understanding of what it means to live in this world. Their bond is their strength. It is a strength that transcends the land, the water, and the dangers that seek to tear them apart. The tribe moves to settle for the night, the sun dipping low on the horizon. As the stars begin to twinkle above, the young man stands at the water's edge, watching the ripples fade. He knows that tomorrow brings new challenges, but for tonight, they are safe, together. The night passes quietly, the moonlight casting long shadows over the riverbank. The tribe rests in a circle, the scent of burning wood and herbs hanging in the cool air. The young man, who has always felt the pull of the water more than others, lies near the river's edge, his gills still faintly pulsating in rhythm with the flow. His connection to the water is not just a physical need. It's something deeper, something primal. He dreams of the depths of a world where air is but a fleeting thought, where the water holds all the answers to survival. But the peace is fleeting. As dawn breaks, the tribe is awakened by a distant rumble, not from the earth but from the sky. Dark clouds gather overhead, and a fierce wind whips through the savannah. A storm is coming, and it's unlike any they've faced before. The young man's gills flutter nervously as the air thickens, charged with the storm's energy. The leader signals for the tribe to gather, her face set in determination. The storm is not just a storm. It's a threat to their survival. The winds are strong enough to uproot trees, and the river, their life source, could flood, turning their safe haven into a dangerous trap. The tribe must move, and quickly. The young man feels the pull of the water, but even he knows they cannot afford to stay. The river could swallow them whole if the storm turns violent. The tribe begins to pack what little they can carry, moving with urgency. As they trek through the thickening storm, the young man's mind races. The gills that once offered him solace now feel like a liability. He is no longer in his element. The storm has altered the landscape, and the river's usual calm is now a dangerous torrent. The young man turns back to look at the water, but it is nothing like the safe haven it once was. It is wild, unpredictable. He hesitates, torn between his connection to the water and the needs of his tribe. The wind howls as they continue their journey, the tribe now spread out in a single line, fighting against the relentless storm. The rain begins to pour, soaking them to the bone, the earth beneath their feet turning to mud. The young man's gills flutter in the downpour, fighting to catch the air, his breathing becoming labored. He realizes just how fragile their survival is. The storm isn't just a test of strength, it's a test of unity. They are nothing without each other. The tribe's bond is their only protection now. Suddenly, a loud crash pierces the air. A tree struck by lightning falls directly in their path. The tribe freezes in shock. The young man's heart races as he looks to the others. They must act fast or be trapped. The leader gives the signal, and the group surges forward. They push the massive tree aside, their combined strength, bringing it down to clear the path. As the storm begins to subside, the tribe finds shelter in a series of caves nestled against a cliffside. The young man, exhausted, sits by the entrance, watching as the last remnants of the storm drift away. The river, too, has calmed, but the memory of the storm lingers. It has been a test, a reminder of how quickly the world can change, how fleeting survival can be. The tribe gathers in the cave, huddled together for warmth. The young man's gills, though still visible, no longer feel like a gift. They are a part of him, but they are not enough to guarantee survival. What if his gift had been to adapt to the land instead? He wonders what it would have been like to hunt in the sun like the others, to live without the constant need for the river's embrace. But those questions are for another time. Tonight, the tribe is together. They have survived. Together, they will face whatever tomorrow brings. And in that shared unity, there is strength. There is hope. As the storm fades, and calm returns. The tribe finds shelter in the caves, their unity the key to survival. The young man, once torn between his bond with the water and his tribe's needs, now understands that survival is not just about adaptation, but about togetherness. In the face of the storm, they proved that their strength lies not in individual gifts, but in their collective will to endure. Tomorrow, they will face new challenges, but tonight, they rest together, united and alive.